Once again into TMR land we go. Down the road, down the road. Right, last time round we did this. Didn't show you that I had a copy last time, so I do apologise. I normally do that, don't I? Okay, this time round doing something similar sort of thing. We're doing this one, which is Scent of a Woman, starring Al Pacino from 1992, directed by Martin Brest, starring Mr. Pacino himself, my not very favourite actor, but I've got lots of his films for some reason, and Chris O'Donnell, who went on to star with George Clooney in Batman and Robin, and then killed the Batman franchise until Mr. Nolan came along and resurrected it, thank God. There we are. So the film is set around the story of a prep school lad who's looking for some extra cash to get him home for the summer holidays so he can go back home and see his family, and takes the job of babysitting a blind man. Now, as it turns out, the weekend doesn't go quite the way that he thinks it will. So Lieutenant Colonel Frank Slade, Al Pacino, and Charlie Sims, Chris O'Donnell. Frank Slade's idea is that he's going to go to New York for a big final hurrah weekend, where at the end of the weekend he plans to commit suicide, which Charlie finds out during the course of the weekend. He's a little bit taken aback, as you might think. Charlie's also got his own demons. At the time he was being harassed by his high school teacher, his prep school teacher, because he witnessed a high school prank against the headmaster, so he's under pressure to reveal and betray his classmates. So as the film goes on, different sort of sets and scenes going around the city of New York. It's set at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, which you see. One of the funny scenes for me, being a car freak, is that they go and potentially test drive a Ferrari, because that's one of the things on Frank's bucket list that he wants to do, is drive a Ferrari. So yeah, you sort of get what you think you're going to get, a blind man driving a Ferrari in New York City. Good film. I'll put it on a par with Pretty Woman, so I'd give it probably a 7 out of 10, to be fair. That's what I originally scored it on IMDb way back when. And have rewatched the film recently. I watched it on Friday, with the one for Denise, one for me routine, just to keep everyone happy in the house. Based on a 1974 Italian film called Profumo di Donna. And the title of the film is all about how your senses are elevated when you lose one of your senses. So in this case, it's Frank's sense of smell, and the scent of a woman. So that's what he likes. He does like his women. Two of his bucket list things were to sleep with a beautiful woman and to dance with a beautiful woman, which he does do during the course of the film. Good film. You'll find it on the streaming first service. I think we watched it on Netflix on Friday, so it is there, as is Ghost, that we also watched over the weekend. So again, it's been about 30 years since I watched Scent of a Woman, but did enjoy it this time round, even though Mr. Pacino does do his normal shouty thing during the course of the film. That's it for Scent of a Woman. The usual thing, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a repost, and we'll come back to you soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.